from Bangkok, Thailand, is a corporate specialist with knowing your personalities. If you talk to her, within seconds, she'll have you profiled, sorted, ready to go, and will be able to bring out the best in you. And I want to welcome Patcharapan Khunwong.
How many of you here have something you're passionate about? Thank you. And how many of you here are actually doing the thing you are passionate about? Wow, you are lucky. My clients, and myself included, does not have that luxury of knowing and doing what they and myself are passionate about. Because I am coming from being a very shy girl, always growing up afraid to talk to people. But my parents always tell me, don't worry, just study well. You get a good grade, then you get a good job, and then you have a good life. How many of you have heard parents teach their children that? I was a good girl, so I followed just that. So I landed myself in a multinational company. Have anyone heard of the company called Chevron? That's me. I spent 20 plus years with them. Life was good, secure, high-paid job, and management. But there was something inside me that was saying it's not fulfilling. There's something else I want to do, but I'm not doing it yet. How many of you can relate to that? Thank you. But there's always something you feel like, yeah, one day I'm going to do this, I will do that. But there's that wrestling that's going on that you feel like, should I do it? Should I not do it? I'm good. Get that? But only one day I have a gift. Can I tell you a little bit about my gift? One morning, I wake up and found my left leg paralyzed, numb, could not move. But I thought, wow, maybe because the day before I was sailing, I was a very active person, very fully fit. Never had anything, never been in hospital. So it took me 5 days to realize I was numb half of my side. Then I go to the hospital, have an MRI scan, and found that I have a brain tumor. It took me 2 years to go to a lot of second opinion, third opinion, fourth opinion, don't know what to do with it. But then finally, I got myself a decision to, have my head open up, take it out, put my head back on stitches, and then I'm as beautiful as you see me now. But then what happened? Thank you. But not only that they must have get something bad out and get something good back on, because then I realized, wow, how long am I going to spend my life doing something that I'm probably not fully wanting to do? But then I have to thank to one gentleman. His name is Win. He was 32. When he walked into my life, he was just coming into me and said, Pat, how could you live through that? 2 years of preparing to die, because when I went to the doctor, they said it's 40-60% chance. 60 being a good operation, 40 being you could become like a vegetable. I don't want that. But then a lot of people come in to talk to me about that, and I feel like, wow, there's things that's my talent. I have something that people would come and then wanting me to give them advice. So that's what I will start doing. So I become a talent coach. I love to talk to people and get them to learn about their talents so that they can become wealthier, happier, and more healthier. So that's when Win came in. I helped them through my 3D system. You want to know what they are, the 3D? Okay. The first D is defining who they are, understanding themselves. And I use a couple of tools like personality profiling tools. How many of you have done profiling before? Yes, many, thank you. So some of those are like shortcuts. It helps you understand what are your personality traits so that you can follow your strength. So that's the first D. How many D do I said I have? 3. So the second D, you are still listening, thank you, even after lunch. So the second D is deselecting things and people, especially people who are not supporting you. There's a lot of people, a lot of things in your life that you just like carrying sandbag, and you're carrying it around, and they're pulling you back, but you are not letting go. You just let go. So deselecting the things and the people who are not supporting you, who are not making you the best you can be. And how many D are there? 3, right? So the third D is determine. Now that you have the right people in your life, determine how you can help them, how you can use your strength to help them. So I help my clients to ask the right questions, how to determine what are the needs and wants of the people around them, and how they can use their talent to serve them and also be served by them as well. So that's what I do. That's why I had a chance to talk to one of the audience, Sayam, on what he liked to do. And I feel like every time I meet people, it's like a gift. Because then I can actually get them to pull out their talents, maybe have them a little bit more confidence that they are just great the way they are. So if a shy person from a small country having a brain tumor can do this, and English is not my first language. If I can do it, can you? So please all stand up, please. Have your hand on your heart. And please say this after me. I have talent.
I have talent.
I will use them.
I will use them.
I will be successful.
I will use successful.
Just the way I am.
Just the way I am.
And you can do it all. Thank you very much for being here today. Thank you. Thank you.